Hey everyone, I'm Andy and welcome to another episode of Easy Tiki Drinks. And today on the episode, we're going to take a look at a classic tiki cocktail, the Suffering Bastard. However, I've got a better recipe. So, let's shake it up. By the way, I changed the intro. We went from let's do this to let's shake it up. In the comments below, I want to know which one you think you like better. Let's do this or let's shake it up. Either way, I'll continue with whichever one you guys vote on in the comments below. Let's talk about the cocktail for today, and that is the Suffering Bastard. It's such a good name. It's probably one of the best names for a tiki cocktail. Heck, a cocktail ever. I mean, it's got a swear word in it. How cool is that? Anyway, the Suffering Bastard was originally created in 1942 in Cairo. And legend has it, it's more of a hair of the dog recipe than anything else. So apparently, soldiers fighting in the war would come home and drink, as soldiers do. And then they would wake up the next morning with nasty hangovers. So they'd walk into the bar, the bartender would go, "Oh, you look like a suffering bastard. Here, have this." And this was their remedy for it. The original Suffering Bastard utilized dried gin, cognac, lime cordial, ginger beer, and Angostura bitters. It's got a flavor profile that is light and spicy and gingery, and it's a really nice drink on like a summer day. What are we gonna need to make our Suffering Bastard? Because honestly, lime cordial is not something I have readily available. Because I don't wanna go buy a bottle of Rose's lime cordial to use for one drink. And I don't think many people do. So how do we change this up? How do we make this even better with some common ingredients that we may have in the bar for tiki drinks? So let's see what we're gonna need to make the best Suffering Bastard you've ever had. First, we're gonna need a London dry gin, cognac, ginger syrup, lime juice, and seltzer water. The London dry gin that I'm using is Ford's. The cognac is Pierre Ferrand 1840. The ginger syrup is homemade. The lime juice is fresh squeezed. And the seltzer water is, well, from my soda stream at home. Let's reorganize this, make it a little bit neat. So as I was saying, the original Suffering Bastard included lime cordial and ginger beer, which are two things I don't commonly have on hand, unless I'm making Moscow Mules, which is a whole different story. But normally if I'm just making tiki drinks or if I have a normally stocked bar, I don't have those two ingredients on me because I don't use them in any other drink. So is it really worth it for me to go out and buy one ingredient for one drink that I'm gonna use one time, that I'm gonna have leftovers, it's probably gonna spoil and I'm gonna waste money? No, I don't think so. So I wanted to see if there was a way that I could use common ingredients that I had in my fridge to recreate this. And turns out, I can. So let's build this. First, we're gonna need half an ounce of lime juice. We need half an ounce of ginger syrup. One ounce of cognac. And 1 ounce of our London dry gin. Now I'm using Ford's, but if you want to use something else, if you have a favorite London dry gin, by all means, please use that. Also, if you've got a Navy strength gin, that also would probably work really, really well in this. So if you've got something like the Ford's 100 or Navy strength, like by all means, definitely use that. You know what? You can even go wild and use like a Plymouth gin, which is similar, slightly different. It'll create a different flavor profile, but I guarantee you it's gonna be just as good. 1 ounce of our London dry gin. Next up, we're gonna add ice to our cocktail shaker. give it a nice little whack, and then a whip shake for about 5 to 8 seconds. I'm gonna open this with my elbow, like a trick I found from another bartender in Miami. I don't recommend doing that with a glass, but tin on tin should be fine. From there, I'm gonna pour into our Collins glass. I happen to have a zombie glass right here. This is like your typical like tiki glassware for a zombie. It's like everybody has this glass. Which, by the way, if you wanna buy your own so that you can be like everybody else, I will drop an affiliate link in the comments below. So we're just gonna open pour into our everyday zombie glass. Now, as you can see, we're a little short in our wash line. There's extra space in here. What will we do with that? Seltzer water. Perfect. Let's top it off. Hear that little hiss? Perfect amount of carbonation. So we're just gonna top it off. And there you have it. For garnishes, we're gonna go pretty simple. We're gonna go mint sprig, which I have right here. Don't forget to give your mint a whack. Drop it right in there, wake it up. And an orange wheel. There you go. Oh, don't forget your straw. Pardon me, it appears that I used the wrong straw. Let me, I can't sip from that. Let me change that. Let me grab the right straw. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Grab the 8-inch straw instead of the 6-inch straw. Ah, there you go. And there you have it. The best suffering bastard you've ever had. So let's give it a sip. It's spicy, it's light, it's lemony. You get that floral note from the botanicals in the gin. It's like a suffering bastard, but lighter and fresher. It's like a modern version. So like, where did my inspiration for this come from? Honestly, as I mentioned, it came from the Moscow Mule. Traditionally, a Moscow Mule is vodka, ginger beer, and lime. However, I've noticed a lot of bartenders have started, and myself included, have started spreading out their ginger beer into ginger syrup and seltzer water. Now what this does is it allows you to control the amount of ginger in your drink. So I took inspiration from that. If I can't use ginger beer because I don't have it readily available, but I do have ginger syrup because it appears in tiki drinks, why not just use seltzer water? Now normally I would use lime cordial, which is lime and sugar, but I'm getting sugar from my ginger syrup. So why not just use lime juice? And bing bang boom, we have the easy tiki version of a suffering bastard. That is almost like a Tom Collins, but with like a spicy kick. So if that's your deal, that's your jam, I highly recommend making this version of a suffering bastard. Well anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Click that little notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at EasyTikiDrinks. And that's it for today's episode. Until next time, take it easy.